be your bros. We be your bros. Tell them. Hottest interviews. Highest rank.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Beard Bros, the podcast. As you know, I'm Anthony Michael. We got Keys with us in this episode. And as always, we got the king of the red and the blue pill, Morbius, other known as Zach.
Yeah.
All right, so what's today's topic, guys?
We're going to talk about the Fantastic Four trailer.
All right, so me personally, I see a lot of mixed feelings about it, personally. I like how they're introducing Galactus into the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be cool how they use all the CGI and everything to make it look legit. And right now, we have no background on who's playing him.
Yeah. Actually, when I first saw that trailer, it looked really impressive. Like, I actually know about, especially since everyone's like really iffy about it. Because remember the one that Fox did years ago, and everyone really didn't care for those.
Yeah. That's the one with Michael B. Jordan, right? Miles Teller, I think his name was. Or are we talking about the old one?
The old one that Fox did years ago.
With Chris Evans and Jessica Alba.
Oh, that one. Okay, I remember now. I thought we were talking about the most recent one.
No, the one that was
where the sequel had Silver Surfer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's all right.
And then don't forget the one that
I saw that in theaters.
Yeah, I really.
I did too. Yeah.
But let's see how they do with the. I know we know the casting and everything. I just don't know how they could go from something like making the Thing in the original Fantastic Four to look like some guy with a big ass eyebrow.
Well, I don't know.
You've seen that shit, right?
Well, I don't know. I think they're trying to. Yeah, I think I noticed something like that because I noticed that I think in the original. Remember the original Fantastic Four from 1994, the animated series, where the Thing? Because I think the Thing actually had an eyebrow with that too.
He's actually right about that.
I remember now.
Yeah. But the thing that I liked about it, about the new trailer, it kind of gave me like the way the whole scenery is. I don't know, for some strange reason, it gave me like 1950 vibes, like the way they were dressed and just the whole like, you know what I mean, the whole atmosphere and just the way it looked.
I think
it
that's
gave me
what they're
like
trying to do.
vibes. Yeah,
I
it gave
think
me
they're
real.
Trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know. It didn't really look 1950s to me. It looked like maybe late 60s, early 70s.
Let's say 70s.
I don't know about the 70s, probably the 50s or 60s. I agree with the 60s, but I don't know about the 70s.
70s was too now. I would say 50s or 60s.
Yeah, it gave me 1950 vibes. It really did.
And rumor has it too. I was looking at the chalkboard. Remember when he was doing the equations?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was building a portal to the multiverse.
Oh yeah.
Maybe on to something on there.
Because you got to remember, all of them are eventually going to link up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
In Secret Wars. Well, that's what they're shooting for.
Yeah.
Because I think Secret Wars is the next one, right?
I think Doomsday's next.
Doomsday and then Secret Wars?
Yeah. Right, Zach? Yeah. You'd know more updated about that.
Yeah, so the multiverse is actually interesting. You have so many different storylines and characters. And what I do admire about the MCU is that they do a very good job at their stories. Like, look at all the way at the beginning. They do in a way the introduction that it's so good. Like you can like literally just watch it all day.
Zach, I wasn't talking about the multiverse. I'm talking about how it is with Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Marvel I know what the multiverse is.
Oh, I'm just saying because I know you asked me.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You know how Marvel is. And also with the whole... When I meant that's what you know more about it, I was talking about if Doomsday came first or if Secret Wars.
Well, so Doomsday wasn't in Secret Wars. I forgot the villain's name. He's basically like this ultra powerful fighter, and he just beats and not Kang, it's somebody else. I forgot the guy's name though.
No, I'm talking about what comes next in the movies. Is Doomsday coming next or Secret War?
No, it's not gonna be Secret Wars. That's gonna be, I think, a few years later.
Okay, so it's
Right now,
Doomsday.
yeah, because right now I think they're gonna. Because right now, what's coming up is the Thunderbolts, and then
Yeah.
and then I
Yeah.
think, and then I know they're gonna do another Blade film, and then they want to do. Then they're gonna do a second film of the Legend of Shang-Chi.
I'm looking forward for that.
Eventually they're all coming together because we all know who the big boss is going to be at the end of towards the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. Actually, I thought the way, because like most of it was all just fan made stuff. When they were doing, because I did see that fan made trailer of eventually when they introduced Doctor Doom, and I'm just like, oh man, this is gonna be sick.
I just don't know how I feel about Robert Downey Jr.
Well, that's how actually that's supposed to be how Doctor Doom is portrayed in both the films and actually if you look at the TV show, he's
I know
kind
what
of
you're
like,
talking about. I heard about that comic book and stuff, but I'm talking about I don't know how I feel that it's going to throw kids off.
oh, I don't know. Well,
Yeah,
he
because
is.
everybody knows him as Tony Starks. But from what I heard, and this one is supposed to be in another like multiverse he's doing. You know what I mean? So they're gonna go around that route, from what I read and saw.
Yeah, because Doctor Doom is supposed to be like the bad guy Iron Man, but he's a little bit
Yeah.
smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they got the guy that. Hopefully it's going to come out right.
Yeah.
This Robert Downey Jr., bro, he knocks.
I know
You
he's
know
a
what I mean?
good actor, but
Yeah,
let's see exactly what comes into play. I'm not doubting him. I think he's going to do good,
yeah.
but let's see what ends up happening.
But as far as like storyline, like how you think they're gonna develop that around? Yeah, I
Because
get
they
it.
got to make Doctor Doom like crazy powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna
Honestly,
be such
I
a.
had no problem with the other guy who played, you know what I mean, Doctor Doom, and the
Oh, in the first one, right?
yeah, he did a good job to me personally.
Oh no, I'm not saying he sucked. I'm saying hopefully, like his lines in the story, the plot. Hopefully, it's all not a disaster.
Yeah. Because because actually, yeah, and that's the thing too. Because I know Marvel, they've been trying to get a lot of their stuff back. Um, because the originally, like as I said, like Marvel, the MCU didn't make the original Fantastic Four. That was all Fox, and Fox is very iffy with their films.
Yeah,
But
and
now,
Fox.
yeah, Fox is. It's tough with Fox because they're a hit or a miss.
Hmm.
That's very true.
Fox made a lot of good
They're like
movies.
they'll
They
be
made a lot
throwing
that
out mad.
sucked.
Yeah, like they be throwing out good movies, and then all of a sudden, like you'll get a whole year of just trash ass movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just a bit much. Like I said, that's just how the business is.
exactly. What about James Gunn from now going to running Superman, all that? Isn't he's in charge of DC?
Yeah. DC. I will say this: they made some interesting films that I've seen so far, but the only thing is like I feel like DC they do a lot better with their animated stuff rather than their
I was
live
just
action stuff.
about to say that. I was just
Yeah.
about to say that shit.
And look,
Uh,
DC and Marvel, there's a lot of same actors in the same thing. And
yeah,
look, their roles in Marvel were a lot better than DC.
yeah. Like didn't Superman have a cameo in Wolverine, and like one of the verses he was I mean he was Wolverine.
Yeah,
No,
they're
Yeah,
talking about yeah, Henry Cavill, remember?
yeah.
Cavill,
oh,
whatever
Mhm.
his name is, he was a cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine.
oh, he had a. I didn't notice him having a
Yeah,
camera.
one of the Wolverines was him.
Oh, oh, okay,
But
okay.
I'm talking about like Ryan Reynolds. He was under Green Lantern in DC, but in
Yeah,
Marvel he's Deadpool.
yeah, I know. Everyone, he's a far better Deadpool than a Green Lantern because Green Lantern, that movie was,
Oh,
it sucked.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
different
I felt
because
like they
like,
had a good idea. Like the idea of it was good, but I felt like the way they went, the direction wasn't. It wasn't him at all.
Problem also is that like I was telling my uncle this is that he for some reason, like in the beginning when DC was doing their films, like remember the three Batman films with Christian Bale? Those were really good. And I did like Superman.
The Dark Knight series, I think it was called,
Yeah,
with Kristen
and
Bale.
then the Man of Steel I liked. And
That's
Batman
it.
versus Superman, I thought that was okay-ish. Like I just felt like they could have shaved off some scenes in there that weren't necessary. And Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 1 and 2, those ones were better than that theatrical cut they did. But again, it was 4 hours and I just piecemealed it.
I sat through it all,
I did too.
toughened it out.
Yeah.
I saw the original Justice League in theaters. I
Yeah,
wanted to walk out.
yeah, yeah, I know. Everyone said it sucks so bad. I mean,
Aquaman
But
was good though.
I know you
yeah,
didn't see it, but even the new Superman trailer, Superman looks like a wuss.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, and that's the other thing too. Like, I didn't mind Black Adam, but again, it's like, okay, like I'm gonna rattle off like DC for me. Like, okay, I was a kid. I love the old cartoons. Like, remember the Justice Friends from years
Yeah.
ago? Those were great, and I loved the Justice League series. The cartoons were great, especially Teen Titans. But the main
That
thing,
was
like as I said, some of the beginning live actions part of DC were good, but then after, like let's say Wonder Woman and all the others, they all started to kind of slack.
I mean, the first Wonder Woman they made with I think what was it,
Gal,
2012, something like that, Gal Gadot or whatever her name was.
The
Gal,
first one was good.
See,
The
the
first
second one, what was it, 1985
84,
or something,
84 or something like that.
something like that. That wasn't that good.
I didn't see that, so I can't even
It
comment.
wasn't as good as the first one. The first Wonder Woman was great,
yeah,
And to
and
go
but that's not an
to be
original
honest with
too. You
you,
know that?
no,
original?
It's
No.
not the original. I think it was a TV show that they had back in like
Yes,
the
it was. Yeah, you're
oh,
right.
it was 80s or something.
Yeah.
yeah, I actually saw clips of the older Wonder Woman TV show, and it looked so terrible.
Zach, it's yeah, you're right. The casino has a Wonder Woman machine, remember?
Yeah, I know, but I watched clips of the
Oh
that.
no, but I'm saying that they have it too.
Yeah,
Yeah. To go back previous before, Black Adam wasn't that bad, bro. You know, me personally.
yeah, and then there was what did you guys think of that Suicide Squads, the one that in the films and then the
Uh,
one on Max?
I mean the reboot, the original and the reboot.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
thought the
like
was good.
I thought both of them were good, but I thought the reboot they could have done, I didn't like some of the stuff. They started off too quick and started eliminating people way too quick.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a little bit better than the previous Suicide
I
Squad.
agree on that though, but what I'm saying though is you see a new character, they
Yeah,
introduce you and within 20 seconds he's dead.
yeah, I know. That was the whole
They
thing.
killed him.
I mean, I thought it was interesting how they introduced Starro, but the whole thing where all those guys, they just were like, okay, let's just try to help the people. And I was just like, oh, okay. It was I still thought it was pretty funny though.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Hmm. Um I wanted to ask, did you guys ever see that oh remember that also that old Superman TV series years ago, Smallville?
I know what you're talking about,
Yeah,
yeah, but I never
yeah,
watched it.
yeah. Yeah, I never really watched it.
Yeah. I've seen it on the guide, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm not watching it.
That was my grandfather's show.
Yeah, and as I said, the problem is that DC, like I said, I don't know what do you guys think it is that makes DC animated stuff good, but the live action stuff is either okay or it's bad.
Half-ass casting.
There you go. Took the words out of my fucking mouth.
Half-assed.
And plus, I feel like they really focus on it with the anime. Like for some strange reason, whoever's behind the anime needs to be behind the live action shit.
Yeah.
It's
Because
different working with animation and live action.
that's true, but whoever's doing it needs to have some type of part in the live action. Because because all the animations I've seen of DC, the majority of them have been fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about? Did you ever see the Harley Quinn on Max?
Nah,
Yeah, that's retarded, bro.
I think it's funny.
I didn't watch
No,
that.
no,
I was
it's
just like,
retardedly funny. It is. It just it's
That's why I like it. It's like an Adult Swim version of Harley Quinn.
it
yeah.
is.
This
Her
shit had me
poison ivy.
dying.
Yeah.
Yo, bro.
Oh, remember? There was an old TV series, but I mean, I haven't seen it in years. Remember? Legion of Superheroes.
Legion of Superheroes.
It was an
Remember,
anime
what was it? Superhero Squad?
super. Oh yeah, dude, that was kind of funny, but it was so dumb. I didn't even know why I watched
We were
it.
kids, though.
Uh,
I don't remember superhero squads.
I think it was like
yeah,
I think I remember that.
2007 or something. 2007 or 12.
yeah, it was kind of bad though. It's like I just think it was an attempt to try to get to focus on a much younger audience. I mean, and also I didn't like the way the animation was. The animation looked dumb.
True.
Yeah.
You know what was another fire ass animation though? It's not part of DC or Marvel. Spawn. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Todd
Oh,
McFarlane, Spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Spawn
Yeah.
is awesome.
That animation
Ooh.
was so ahead of its fucking time, man.
I know. I feel like they could have gone another season out of that.
Yeah, because they did 3 of them, and it's on Max. It's on
Yeah.
HBO Max.
Yeah, because actually what I thought was interesting was because I was telling my uncle this, like remember that live act because I did try to and I watched that live action Spawn they tried doing with Jamie not Jamie Foxx. It was with Charlie Sheen.
Michael J. White,
Yeah,
and John Leguizamo.
yeah, and I
Yeah,
thought that
I
like
seen that
violent,
in theaters. I seen that in theaters.
but I just felt like the way
They're
the I didn't like the story or this how they did the story or the script.
weren't they supposed to make a new Spawn movie with Jamie Foxx?
They
Yeah,
were.
they keep teasing that shit, but I don't know like where it's going with it though.
Yeah, I think it's in like one of those. It's in limbo at this point.
Oh, just like Blade.
Yeah,
It's like
I,
fucking Blade.
yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm fucking waiting. It's like fucking Blade. All these
Like we're never
updates.
gonna
Oh,
get it.
hey, Marshall Ali and production. Like the fuck, man. Just get it right. Let's go.
yeah, yeah. Because did you guys ever read the Spawn comics?
I read a few of them. I
Yeah.
wasn't, so in tune to them though.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I have a few myself, and there's a lot of like off shots, this and that. And it's like I don't know, man. It's like there's just so many off shots of Spawn, this one, that one. Sometimes it takes place in another time where he's a knight or a cowboy. Oh, remember that video game Spawn years ago they did for PS2 and PS1?
Yes, yes, I do remember that.
Oh
It
man, dude. I think I still have that first Spawn game.
was a badass game though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I tried playing, I didn't it was just so difficult the way the fight scenes were.
I like when they put Spawn in Soul Calibur too though.
Yeah. Yeah, especially as Kate, man. That's just cool.
That's good.
It's
For
cool.
real.
So, I mean, Did you guys because I think they did a couple of because there was that one and then I think they did another Spawn a little later. It was for PS2. The way they did the graphics and everything, it was pretty awesome.
Sometimes, a lot of the times that they make video games off movies, it's a hit or a miss.
Yeah.
Or even comic books. There was a lot of comic book games that sucked.
Yeah. Oh, like which ones?
There was just a few. I forgot the name, but I do remember them being a lot of comic book movies that sucked. The video
Oh,
games versions of them.
yeah. Yeah, I actually am this yeah, I'm a little the same way. Like remember years ago when they this is when the PS4 came out. They did that. They tried to do Ratchet and Clank in a movie form. And I'm like, okay, all you guys did was just take a bunch of cutscenes, put them together, and then you added a few extra lines and scenes. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
All right, guys. So this has been another episode of Beer Bros on AMV TV. My name's Anthony Michael, as always,
I'm Zachary.
And your boy Keys.
and we are signing off.
Later, folks.
Oh.